If you a shooter, then you know I'm gonna shoot. If you a big man blocking like Rudy, all these ifs, and you know what I'm doing. 2K shooting, NBA live and I'm dunking. Pay attention, watch me do it. Nah, I ain't lying. Swear to God, boy, I really, really do this. Bullshit, can't get me off it. Cross it over often. Step back, look so awesome.
With the 60th pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jeremy Brown from Oklahoma.
Ah, this guy? And he's terrible.
Good night, everyone, and thanks for coming.
There's my guy.
Your guy? Your guy was told by his agent that he was going to be a late first round, maybe second round draft pick. Your guy's supposed to be in New York with the rest of those chumps. Your guy's about to blow his freaking lid because his dream of being in the NBA is still just a dream.
Hey, chill, man. I know this isn't how we wanted it to go down. Believe me. Like I told you, you're my last best hope at the agency. If you wash out, I wash out with you. But I was thinking, maybe this was the best thing that could have happened to you.
How you figure that, genius?
Better to go undrafted and have a choice than to be picked late by a stacked playoff team where your chances of making the team are about as high as my chances of dating a supermodel, which, despite my contagious charm, are pretty freaking slim.
So what's the move, man?
This just affects our timing, okay? You just gotta keep working hard and be ready. Injuries, overhyped draft picks. Sooner or later, players are gonna wash out and they are going to call you. You hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Good. Remember, Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team and made fools pay for it the rest of his career. Use the draft day slight as motivation, a chip on your shoulder at the beginning of a long journey. And like every journey, this one begins with a single step. So your first step is to keep working hard. And we'll find you a home before you know it.
All right, man. I'm believing in you, bro. Make it happen. Undrafted, basketball has been my life since day one. What am I gonna do now? This can't be the end. Is my dream really dead?
Okay. I know you've been staying in shape, working hard on your game, waiting for your shot.
Yeah, so when's that gonna be? Because you told me not getting picked was a good thing.
It was. It was. This is America. Freedom of choice and all that good stuff. And that is why I'm here. Now is the time. Teams are able to offer 10-day contracts at this point, and I've been on the phone nonstop. There's some definite interest in you.
What's that mean? I get to pick where I want to go?
Whoa. It's not that easy, my friend. But there are several teams willing to give you a little tryout, see if it makes sense for them to sign you.
Listen, man. First of all, you're not my friend. You're my agent. And second, where's the list? Because I'm ready to play.
Keep in mind that these teams have varying levels of interest. If you want the 10-day deal, you're going to have to work a lot harder to impress some of these teams than others.
Man, I don't care about that. Where's the list?
Okay, here's the list. Let me know where you want to go, and I'll make it happen.
Move, man. What are you doing?
We got our foot in the door. The Magic have offered you a 10-day deal.
Why not a year?
Because you're an undrafted, unproven commodity. But they saw enough to take a flyer on you. So you have exactly 10 days, 240 freaking hours to show that you belong. You perform, you got a shot at a guaranteed deal for the rest of the season. We both live to breathe another day. You don't, you got a shot at being last in a long line of might have beens. I'm probably out on the street, too. Living in this rat hole.
Hold up. Rat hole? This is all I can afford because you didn't get me drafted.
Let's call it a charming fixer-upper. Now pack your bags. We're going to the show.
Yeah, boy. I'm going to the league. I got my foot in the door, and I'm going to kick this sucker down, man.
You better. I don't want to ruin any more suits sitting on these vermin-infested couches of yours.
Man, it's my house you talking about. Finally, I'm in the league.
You did well in the workout and in the scrimmage.
He's a baller. You give him a legit shot, and he's gonna make the most of it. I mean, when it comes down to crunch time, there's no one...
10 days, my man. We'll see if he can swim with the big fish. If he does, he might have a shot to be signed for the rest of the year. Might even find himself a spot in the rotation. If not, son, he's back on the streets. You ready?
I'm ready, willing, and able, sir. You'll see.
Good. Get out of here. You too.
We're going to be playing NBA 2K15, and we're going to be going with Al Flores. If you remember College Hoops 2K8, Al Flores was a star for UTEP, helping them win the national championship. He was originally from the Bronx, New York, where he played at St. Anthony's in Jersey City. He then moved to Orlando, Florida for a prep year at West Oaks Academy. After that, he went to El Paso to play for Kyle Lee Watson. If you remember, he averaged 13.1 points per game, 3.1 rebounds, and 5.2 assists. He was first team All-Conference USA as a sophomore. He was also on the NCAA All-Freshman Team and the Conference USA All-Freshman Team. Fast forward to present day where he's getting 7 minutes and he only scores 10 points. You got to control what you can. Should have never gotten to this point of being undrafted and brought in halfway through the season. But it is what it is. One of the first players for Kyle Lee Watson to play 2 years, 6 minutes, 6 points. And his numbers went up. He doubled his points and had the same amount of rebounds and assists. He's a point guard, though. He's a floor general. 8 minutes, 9 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. It's crazy because he averaged at least 5 for his career. Then he gets in a situation where you're getting less than double-digit minutes. As a 6'4" guard, I'd go to the rack, too. I'd try to get my points, too. I ain't trying to pass, even if that's his natural game. So here's 7 minutes, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. That's a better stat line. It's starting to round itself out. Especially as a bigger guard, he should get rebounds. And then here, just getting Vucevic and everyone else into the game. But you see, he could shoot. I don't know why they put him getting blocked as a highlight. So here's 7 minutes, 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, which is so weird because he just had a good game, and then now it's like he kind of went backwards. It's kind of hard playing, too, because if you are trying to get other people the ball in your 7 minutes, what if they miss your assists? So right here, every shot was tough.
Come on. Who died? You look a little nervous.
Well, I heard it's never a good thing to be called into the GM's office, especially the day your 10-day contract is up. So if you're going to release me, I would just appreciate it if you did it quickly.
I'm going to be brutally honest, kid. You haven't done enough to secure a regular roster spot.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, wait. You have done enough to secure another 10-day contract, though.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you another shot to prove you belong in this league permanently, huh?
Hey, you won't regret it either. I'm gonna make it awfully hard for you to let me go.
I hope so. Look, a contract's on my secretary's desk. You go sign that on your way out. Get out of here.
All right, thank you.
All right. Where's my lunch?
We earn another 10-day contract, so in 9 minutes, we get 4 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. Obviously not great enough to secure a long-term deal, but we're better than Elfrid Payton, so they're going to accept whatever I do. Why is that a highlight? Bro just got blocked. The interesting thing about this game, though, is he finally goes over 5 assists. I think he's a little bit more comfortable with a little bit more security, knowing that he'll still be a part of the team. He's playing his game now. 9 minutes, 17 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. So this is the first time he goes over 15 points. Again, this is about being comfortable. This time he's showing that he can score the basketball, because that's a great night for those few minutes. Look at the crossover, bro. And everything here in this highlight is as soon as he gets the ball, it's going up. Driving to the rim, showing his full arsenal. So in this game, 10 minutes, 14 points, 1 assist. This is another example of he's showing the league that he can score the ball, showing the coaches, the GM, everyone. All mid-range right here. To the rim. Everything is deliberate. No wasted movement. Under the rim. Going right at John Wall every play. Now here he gets his first player of the game, which I think is huge for someone that is still battling to try to get a roster spot. You see here, he's going at the Knicks, his hometown team. Even though the game's in Orlando, he's going at them. 28 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. Easily the best game of his career so far, and he might be coming up on that conversation for a renegotiation of his deal. Boy said the way I said that. Either which way, man, he's getting busy. I think that's ridiculous to be able to score 28 in 10 minutes. That's unheard of. He got the 3 ball going, so it made sense. Jose Calderon cannot guard him. Don't give him any space because he's going straight to the rim. Them boys literally just hit him in the chin with their elbows. Still had the and 1 bucket. And then here, this is just another view of the game itself. Best game of his career so far. Over here getting blocks. Finding an open teammate still, even though he was on a mission to score. That's Jelly Fam, definitely. That was a beautiful layup. And 1. 3 ball. Haven't shot many of those. Trying to be efficient. Stoudemire and Calderon, watch out. Calderon, bro, he just blew by him. He didn't do no move, nothing special. Fast break opportunity, yeah, I'm not passing that ball. I might not never get back in the game. Stoudemire, no help. What is this? Oh, steal. About to say, why this on a highlight, man? Either which way, great game.
What are you smiling about?
Life's good. I'm hitting my stride right now. I'm just happy to be balling.
That's why I called you in here. You have been balling. If you keep producing like this, I see no reason why you won't be in the starting lineup before long. We always try to be careful with the new guys, make sure they fit our system the way we want them to. But it seems like just a matter of time for you. How does that sound?
Coach, I do whatever you ask me. If it's providing a spark off the bench, great. If it's starting, even better.
Good answer. Now get out of here.
You know, life's a funny thing.
Whatever you say, boss.
A couple of months ago, I never even heard of you. A few weeks ago, I was certain you were a one-and-done guy. You know, have your cup of coffee in the bigs, and then disappear, never to be heard from again.
And now?
Now I'm going to tell you that I was wrong not to draft you, and I was silly to offer you only a 10-day contract. And you know, I was mistaken to think you were only here to have a cup of coffee.
So you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying we're offering you a guaranteed contract for the rest of the season.
Heck yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Thanks, you're not gonna regret this. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make this organization so proud.
Good. Listen, you got this opportunity because you've been working your tail off out there. You know, you keep doing what you're doing, and, you know, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You got it?
Yes, sir, I do.
Get out of here.
Thanks again.
Get out of here.
The GM is kind of a strange dude. You would think he'd be excited to have an upgrade at the point guard position, but I'm not sure if he likes him or he doesn't. Either which way, we're here at the halfway point of the season, and in 9 games, he's averaging 11.6 points per game, 1.4 rebounds, 1.9 assists. He's shooting 65% from the field, 40% from 3, and 82% from the free throw line. With his minutes fluctuating, I think that's great production. For someone who doesn't know how much they'll ever play, he's doing his best, especially scoring the ball and showing that he can be an asset to the team. I don't know if we're winning, but what I want to do is play the games where he can earn the most points. So we're going up against New Orleans. He plays 10 minutes, gets 15 points and 1 assist. Back to that kind of hero ball, I ain't gonna lie, where I don't know if I'm gonna get 10 minutes, I don't know if I'm gonna get 2 minutes, so let me just score. And he did that very well. Here's the 3 ball. I also think he's shooting with great efficiency for a guard. 65% from the field is crazy, regardless of it being limited attempts. You see here, he wins player of the game. Another big matchup. First it was against the Knicks. This time it's against the super stacked Heats. The Heat? Nah. Either which way, he scores 25 points, 2 assists, 1 steal. Is it the Heats or the Heat? Either which way, he was cooking with heat, getting to the rim, shooting the 3 ball. That's Napier, I think. Boy can't guard up. Then here, getting to the rim, mid-range, getting to the rim again. What is Norris Cole out there doing? Fast break, you know he ain't passing it. Yeah, Norris Cole's getting cooked. I thought he was a defensive stopper. Boy, ain't stopping the thing. Another 3 ball. That's what I said, though. If you want to get a lot of points, you're going to have to use the 3 ball. It's not really a part of his game. Should he played 12 minutes. Had 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists here against the Cavs. That's a big game. That's the most assists he's had so far. And I think at this point I am simulating. I'm not playing every game. Like I said, these are the important games against the important players. So he's going up against Kyrie, I believe. Oh, yeah. He got the game working tonight. Yeah. You too little, bro. And then right here, Oladipo definitely can't shoot, but he got that assist for me. Should he have 8, right? Yeah, Tobias getting in there. Vucevic getting in there. And that's the thing, he's getting to the paint, so once he gets to the paint and then dishes it off quick, you can't really defend the other guy because they're already in the paint as well, deep in the post. So here we go, another player in the game. Shoot, that's 2. In what, the last 3 games that we played? Going up against the Rockets and Dwight Howard this time in Houston. Let's see what he's talking about, man. So he ends up with 28 points. Okay, ties his career high again. 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Yeah, if you're going to only give him 10 to 12 minutes or whatever it is, you got to expect that this is how he's going to play the game. He's going to try to shoot the ball. Right here, snatch back. I see you. To the rim. 3-ball, that's deep actually. That ain't no easy 3-ball. Mid-range. To the rim. Again to the rim. Yeah, they not really guarding him. Even Dwight Howard getting mixed and chefed up and cooked. Yeah, Dwight getting it too. In the post. But that's also the other thing is this is not the player he showed that he could be at UTEP. I think he took it to a whole nother level. Because when you're averaging 13 a game and playing within the system, and also remember, he was the only one there his sophomore year. Everyone left. So the fact that he was averaging 13 when the guys like, here we go, another matchup, 14 minutes, 30 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. I feel like he could have averaged more than 13 if he was a pure scorer, but maybe he just wanted to get everyone else involved. And then now at the NBA level, we're getting to see him be a scoring guard. Like right here, he's getting to the rim at will. He's rising up and shooting the ball as well. That's and one type plays. Spurs is out here. That's not the Spurs. I'm tripping. That's the Nets. They out here fouling. Oh, yeah, so this is basically one of those games where he came back to New York City to put on a show. His first 30-point performance. I don't know why I thought that. I mean, obviously black and white Spurs. So we're here at the end of the season and KD wins the MVP. Jabari Parker, Rookie of the Year. Richardson, 6th Man. Jordan, Defensive Player. Curry, Most Improved. And David Black, Coach of the Year. The only thing I think he'd be on is the rookie team, one of them. Well, no, actually. He ain't really played long enough. I'm tripping. So we're here at free agency, and these are the teams that are interested. We got the Sixers, Mavs, and Magic as the top 3. That's still not that much interest, but we're going to try to re-sign at least with the Magic, 1-year deal. Obviously, Philadelphia is giving us the most money, but the Magic is a team where he could be a starter, as you can see on the screen. He should be a starter now. Earned his way. And he ended up averaging 10.9 points, 2.6 rebounds, 2.9 assists, shooting 53% from the field, 31% from 3, and then 72% from the free throw line. I don't know. That's kind of drastic with the 3-point percentage. He probably was taking too many of those. And then, I mean, free throw line, that went down. But I think it was a great season in terms of where he came in at. And then I would have thought his points per game would have went up after all those 20 burgers and 30 burgers. But it all evened out. I think it was a great start to his career, regardless of going undrafted. And there it goes, the end of another one of my videos. I want to say thank you for watching. See you soon.